Greetings and salutations, Howard and other fellow Nintendo gamers. Today I'm bringing you a official tier list of Smash Bros. Ultimate of the Super variety, the character list. A tier list, if you will. So as the premier daddy of the brothers, I'm going to tell you who you are allowed to play and who you are not allowed to play. And this is an official list. This is not my opinion. This is fact. So here, we got S tier. Please play them. That's who I want you to play. They are meme masters or just fun. A very fun opponent. You know, it's a solid fight. You can play them for hours. Tolerable. You're gonna get on my bad side. I'm not gonna like you so much after so many games, but I feel like I have a good tolerance to stupidity, so I can deal with it. D, 3 games max. If you play more than 3 games with these motherfuckers, we're done. F, I'll end you. Do not play this. I will tell your mom that I aborted you. Mario. My favorite Mario. I think they're pretty good. The only thing that's stopping them from being in the B category is their up tilt for fucking 5 times in a row combo and then a bunch of up airs and thinking they're the master of everything. And then the up B on the end while you're at 80% and it almost kills you. Tolerable is what you are. You're tolerable. Next we have Donkey Schlongus. I really like Donkey Schlongus. I like to play against him. I like to play him. But those colors are fucking legendary. S tier. I want to play Donkey Kongs. I want them to go woo after they fucking slam me into the fucking earth and cream me. Link. Here's what I think of Link. I think they like to camp you out until you're at 100%, and then they do one single forward tilt. But that's fine. I like to get around their projectiles. I think they're fine. Links are fine. There's some skill to their down B camping. They can hit it, it'll go away, and it'll hit on you, and that's cool. I like wham. I like that forward tilt that kills you at fucking 2%. Samus, I think, is mostly the same thing as Link. But they're fun to get around. No, they're not fun to get around. They camp out under that platform and they just hide away and they wait for you to come to them. That's boring. Links will actually fight a little bit. Samuses are pussies. Dark Samus, same thing. They look a little cooler, but same thing. Yoshi. Yoshi. If you are a Yoshi player, you are a degenerate scumbag. And I do not like you to begin with. I have this thing where I like to overcome my opponents. Well, the only thing keeping them out of the F tier for me personally is I like to beat them. When I beat a Yoshi, I feel like a fucking god. So 3 games max, and then never again. Hopefully I never have to face you ever fucking again. I like Kirby's. Kirby's are okay. I think they're fine. Kirby's are okay. I think their forward smash is a little pretty good, has some good reach. What they like to do a lot is hold side B when they come back after spawning and intimidate you and scare you, and I get intimidated and scared easily. I don't like that. Fox. Foxy. Fox is a fun opponent. I like to play Fox because they're fun. And because I play Fox, I know that it can be a little tricky. So when they do pull off the fucking cool shit on me, I'm like, damn, you pulled off the cool shit on me. A+. I'll play you again. I want to see your moves. For convenience sake, I'm also just going to do Falco. No, I'm not going to do that. They're different. Yeah, they're real different. Pikachu. Pikachu is a fun opponent as well. I will say they are a fun opponent for most of the time. They're high up there on the tier list, but I think that's just like, both of these are on like the same tier, yeah? Pikachu's up there. And Fox, they're both up there. Is Pikachu S tier? Probably the best in the game. Some would say. Fun opponent. I like to fight them. Next up, we have the main man himself, Louis. Louis has a little suction cup on his little vacuum, and he sucks you up. And he just does a lot of fucking aerial shit. He'll hit you 5 times off of a nair, and you just gotta deal with it. Do I think they're fine? I think Luigi's fine. I'm okay with the Luigi. I want to get sucked, and I want to get blasted to the moon. It's fun. It's just a good time. Next up, we have Ness. I don't like Nesses. They're too floaty around. They're real small. It feels like their hitboxes are giga. I just can't fucking get a hold on these motherfuckers. I want to say they're around C or D for me. They're tolerable, but if they keep doing that fucking side B bullshit 5 times in a row and then home run bat me? Nah, 3 games max. 3 games max for you, my guy. I don't want to play you very much. Next up, we have Captain Falcon. You're boring. There's nothing interesting to say about you. You're fine. Now we have the second puffball of the list, Joogly Poofly. They'll get a rest on you. They'll put you to sleep and they'll get a rest on you. Their aerial drift is legendary. Is that fun? Or is that obnoxious to try and catch you out? I want to say you're tolerable. Jigglypuff is tolerable. Peach, I'm going to say Peach is God tier. Not S tier, not Donkey Kong tier, but God tier. They're cool to fight. They got cool stuff. They got rainbows, and damn, girl, she got some DSLs. I'm into it. Daisy, on the other hand, I'll end you. I'm just kidding. Daisy's fine. Daisy's fine as well. Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho. Bowser, the big man himself. The Boos. The Boos. What do I think of the Boos? I think they are obnoxious. They will run up to you and side B you and hit you off that top platform and you're at 50% and you're dead. Annoying. Their breath brings you up from 0% up to 50% in fucking snap. Your down tilt on the ledge, your up B is out of shield, and just your general look. I think you want to play easy mode. Bowser, 3 games max. Now for my favorite Inuit sister-brother dating combo. The Ice Climbers. You know, they'll freeze you up a bit, but they'll slam you with their hammer a bit, but you'll kill their girlfriend and they'll try to go Sopo on you and they'll lose, but they're fine. Ultimately, they're fine. Sheik. Next, we have Sheik. I'm now thinking I should have made another category called the Why category, as in, why are you playing this character? What do you got? You don't have anything. No one likes to play you. Tolerable just for the fact that I don't know why. I tolerate you being on the fucking character select screen. That's all you got. Now for Sheik's alter ego, 14-year-old Zelda. Zelda's up B is fucking cool. I like Zelda's up B. It'll hit you on the ground and hit you up in the air for the massive kill. They can zone you out, but it's hard to land their big killing moves. So if you can land those, hey, you're a fucking legend. I'm having fun playing against you. You're gonna whiff a couple times, but I'm gonna be like, oh no, she got the foot on me. Dr. Mario. This is the real man. Opposite of Mario being fucking a bunch better than him. Dr. Mario, please play them. They're just a stubby little chunker, trying their best. But when they get you, they'll yeet you off the edge. They'll forward smash you. They'll forward air you. Their down B is sick. Their down air is sick. Everything about Dr. Mario is goddamn sick. Can they recover? No. But it's fun to watch. Pichu's kind of on the same boat as very fun opponent. But they're a little smaller to fucking hit. But when you do hit them, they'll die at 20. Yeah, it's fun to slam them at 20% when you're Ganondorf with a forward smash. Feels good. Opposite of Pikachu and Pichu, we have Falco, whose pair is Fox. I don't think they're as super fun to play. Their jump is way too goddamn high. They just jump on you. They'll jump on you up in the air when you least expect it. You have to plan around it. I don't... They're fine, but Falco. You got Falco on out of here. Next up, we got Marth. Marth, they're fine. Marth is fine. There seems to be a trend here where I think all the very fun opponents are very high tier. There's no gimmicks to them. It's just a very straightforward, fun fight where I don't get angry. It's just skill that beats me. I feel like that says a lot about me. Lucina is going to be in the same tier. Oh, but Marth has that tipper. That has the surprise element. I feel like if there was an A+, Marth would go in the A+, Lucina would just be on the A, if that makes any sense. Next up, we have Young Link. Young Link. Much like Link, pretty much all the same shit. Small, pathetic, and annoying. Tolerable. Wow, I've seen you try to get that boomerang forward air combo on me 50 fucking times and you can't do it once. You're tolerable. You annoy me. Shut up. Stop spamming your fucking fire arrows. You're garbage. Ganondorf. They got the big sword, brother. Homie, they got the big sword. I like to fight them, but I can only fight them so much. I'll lose the first game because I'm not ready to fight a Ganondorf, but then I'll fucking beat them. Okay? And then it feels good, and I want to fight them more. But you know what? The next 5 games, they beat me 5 times in a row. 3 games max. I think that's fair. Mewtwo's just gonna tail camp you. They're gonna neutral air and just annoy the fuck out of you. And they're gonna just have a bunch of balls flying at you. Tolerable. I'll play a couple games with you, but I'll get bored. Mewtwo's are smug. Okay? Mewtwo's are smug. And I will tolerate it, but not for long. You know what? No. 3 games max. The more I think about it, the less I like it. Mewtwo, 3 games max. You're done. And now that I'm looking at 3 games max, and I'm looking at the I'll end you territory, Yoshi belongs a little down there too. Yoshis are very degenerate. I was trying to think, like, who's more degenerate than Yoshi? I'm looking at the list a little bit ahead, and I'm not thinking a lot more people. Yoshi's a fucking degenerate. Die. Now I feel happy. I feel a lot better now. Roy and Chrom. Roy gets a couple points because Roy's our boy. Roy gets points. I'll say they're fine. Chrom is fine. They're not as charming as Roy. I say they're tolerable. They're up B. It's Ike's up B. You're basically Roy with Ike's up B. What's up with that? I'll tolerate you. Make up your G-damn mind, dude. Game & Watch annoys the fuck out of me. Do not play Game & Watch. Their forward air just drops bombs everywhere. Their up B, you use it anytime you want. It's just up B, forward air. Fuck off. I also hate that goddamn chair. Do not give me the chair. I do not like flying at that angle away from the stage. Do not use Game & Watch. When's the last time a Meta Knight has ever pissed you off? No, I don't think they have ever pissed you off. Because it's fucking Meta Knight. I fought maybe 2 Meta Knights in all my time online. Every move's a recovery. Meta Knights are fine. Define fine. Meta Knight. Next up, we have Pit and Dark Pit. Pits and Dark Pits, I think, would be generally fine characters, except for the fact that they try to like snipe you off the edge every time with their little arrow. That sucks and never fucking works. They're tolerable. Those arrows piss me off. Stop using them. You're not cool. You'll never get the kill. Fuck off. Zero Suit Samus annoys the fuck out of me. They're so zony. They'll grab you with their big old whip. Or they'll fling out their whip, which looks like a grab, but it isn't a grab. It flicks it up and has that last fucking hitbox that is super goddamn annoying. Fucking down B ass, up B ass, Zero Suit ass. Wario is another fellow degenerate. I'm tired of your nairs. I'm tired of you riding your bike across the stage and hitting me. I'm tired of you shitting in your pants and winning the game from it. F tier. I'll end you. Snake's biggest positive is that he is Snake. Everything else about him, goddamn annoying. Not fun to fight. Probably fun to play, not fun to fight. D tier. I would say Ikes are fun to play. I don't care about their nair combos for days. I don't care about their down tilts to forward airs. I don't care about their charge B ledge blocking maneuver. They're fun. They're fine. Really, at the end of the day, they're fine. Their recoveries are either very horizontal or very vertical, so you can kind of guess them out. They have that big weakness. They're fine. Ikes won't be pissing me off anytime soon. Next up, we have Pokemon Trainer. But in the list, I have options. I can choose for all of them. So I will do all of them as I feel fit. Pokemon Trainer, overall, tolerable. Squirtle, F tier. Fuck off with your down airs. They just combo you, and once they get to 20%, they just switch to Ivysaur anyway. You won't see much of them, and thank fucking God. Ivysaur, also tolerable. Charizard, please goddamn play Charizard. They're a fucking meme. You'll see them for 5 seconds every match, but I love Charizard. Please play them. Charizard is dope. Diddy Kong is also a fucking meme. They're not very good, but they're a good meme. Their bananas are a fucking meme. I love memes. Memes are good. Lucas, I would say, is in pretty much the same tier as Ness. I don't want to play you a whole bunch. You're not fun to play against. You'll probably kill yourself, like stage spiking yourself off the edge, and that's funny and all, but I don't fucking care. Sonic. Sonic is dope. I love Sonic. They're campy in the sense that, like, they camp with their body and not with projectiles, so that kind of makes them interesting. They're annoying to fight otherwise, but they're also kind of fine. I'm kind of stuck between B, C, and D. I don't know where to put them. I'm just gonna put them in tolerable because I think they're fine. Tolerable? No, I'm gonna say they're fine. Sonic's fine. Sonic is fun and interesting. I like Sonic. DDD. Don't play them. DDD is a character that 60% of their move list is side B. Like, I don't care. Don't play them. I'm fucking tired of you. Next up, we have Olimar. Olimar. Man, oh man, do I love Olimar. Olimar is okay. They got the little carrot boys. They throw him around a little bit. I don't see him enough online, and Olimar and his little carrot friends are D tier. Lucario. The only reason anyone plays Lucario over Mewtwo is because they're a furry. They're a horny little furry. And they like being rewarded for being bad at a game for playing their favorite fucking furry character. I'm gonna say D tier. The only reason you're playing Lucario is because you're, you know, a Pokemon furry. Are Pokemon lovers furries? What's the deal on that? Please let me know, because I'm scared. Oh, Robert. See, Robert is an insta win. Look at this goofy guy. He's got my favorite moves in the game. He's got Whirly Boy, top spinny guy that reflects shit back. His spot dodge is fucking wild if you just spam it 5 times in a row. And last but not least, his War Dreidel. He charges up that War Dreidel and just chucks it at you. It's a War Dreidel. You'll die. Shalom, bitch. Toon Links, they're not very interesting. They're kind of just Young Link, but slow. Tolerable. I don't want to play you too much. You're kind of boring. I don't. Wolf. Now here's a fucking guy. If they're projectile spamming you, don't want them. If they're actually playing to fight, then they're fun. I'm gonna say Wolf is fine. Villager, for the masses, is the boring man's Isabelle. They will drop bowling balls on your head. They will cut down a tree and grab it in full sight and think they're gonna trick you with it in 5 minutes when they'll never be able to, because that's stupid. I can see you doing that. Villagers are 3 games max. I don't want to play you. Mega Man. Has Mega Man ever hurt my feelings? Have I ever been crying and they pat me on the shoulder and say everything's gonna be okay? I wouldn't say they're fun. I'm not annoyed by Mega Man. They're in the middle. For that face alone that never goddamn changes, they're fine. Wii Fit Trainer. If you're playing the girl Wii Fit Trainer, I don't care. If you're playing that hunky man Wii Fit Trainer, then you know it's gonna be a plus. You know it's a plus. You're fine. You're fine. Rosalina. When's the last time you played against a Rosalina? Be honest. They shoot galaxies out the dang feet. I've never been annoyed by a Rosalina. Are they very fun for the fact that they have a little star friend and they shoot galaxies out the dang feet and shoot star bits at you? No harm, no foul. Next up, we have the littlest Mac there ever was. Little Mac. I don't like playing against you. You're not fun to fight. Even if I think it's a fun fight, it's never. Your down tilt, what, insta KO punch? Is that fun to fight against? No. Is beating on this little chump off the ledge and making sure his recoveries that are already garbage are never ever allowed to ever do anything? Is that fun to do? No, that's not fun to do either. Don't play them. I'll end you. They're just not interesting at all. There's nothing about Little Mac that has me going, rad. Greninja. Greninja, also a boring pick, much like Toon Link. Tolerable. Who cares? You're boring. And you've always been boring. Palutena. Palutena. A lot of people are annoyed with Palutena, but I really like Palutena. I want to say they're very fun. Is that giving them too much fucking credit? Probably. But hey, they're a stripper mama. They're a stripper mommy. Your boy likes stripper mommies. A tier every time. I like stripper mommies. I like hooker mothers. Pac-Man. I think this one goes without saying, so I will not say anything. Robin. I used to be really annoyed with Robins because I thought their Thoron that like went across the entire stage was super annoying, but then I thought, they don't use it that much. Robins are tolerable. I can deal with a tolerable man. That's okay. That's gonna be okay. Shulk. If you're ever facing a Shulk, he's never gonna have his clothes on. It's always gonna be in his fucking swimsuit. Why is that in the game? Don't know, but it is. Shulks are tolerable for that fact alone. Baby Bowser. I think this one also goes pretty much without goddamn saying. F tier. You annoy me. All of your moves are obnoxious. Not in the fact that they're very annoying to get hit by, but also they just look goddamn stupid. Shut up. Don't play Baby Bowser. You're done. I'll end you. F tier for ya. Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is also goddamn annoying. Not F tier annoying. 3 games max annoying. I'm tired of getting your Mexican man summoned. I'm tired of getting hit by your goddamn frisbee. I'm tired of the can that you just fling across the screen while you just stand there looking like an idiot waiting for me to jump at you. Is that fun to watch? Is that fun to play? I don't think so. D tier for you. Ryu and Ken. Ryu and Ken annoy me. They auto-turn to you, which is annoying. You cannot jump over them. They will just turn and smack you anyway. They're kind of on the lower side of the tier list. I tolerate you guys. Ken has a little bit of fire. Ken can go first. That's fine. No worries. Cloud. We got Cloud. I think Cloud is not fun to fight against. I think they spam their sword beams at you. I think they get their limit break, do their side B on your shield, and when you think you're safe, they just up B and slam you back down. They'll just up B you up and down all fucking day. It is goddamn annoying. D tier. Cloud, suck my nuts. It's looking like a pretty good spread here. I ain't mad at this spread. Corn. I would say everything about Corn is fine. I think their side B, where they jut their thing into the ground and just stay stationary like that for a moment, that looks stupid as hell. I think their charge B, where they just stun you with that giant ball, that's annoying. Not for the fact that it stuns you and then sends you flying 5 seconds after, but for the fact that when you're stunned, they always try to run at you and try to hit you again. And they never can. They never can, but they always try. Tolerable? Tolerable. Who do we got? Bayonetta? I don't think I've ever been annoyed by a Bayonetta. I've seen a lot of clips on Smash 4 of them being goddamn annoying, but in this game, they're fine. I'd say Bayonetta is pretty fine. Shoots me a little bit, I'll live to see tomorrow. Next up, we have the main, my real main. Inkling, Squid Girl, everything in between. Are they a fun opponent? I don't think they're a fun opponent. Too many bombs, that roller is goddamn annoying. Do I think they're fine because of that? They're fine. I feel like I can beat that roller. The roller's pretty goddamn obnoxious, but I know in my heart I can beat the goddamn roller. See, now I'm thinking more about it. I don't think they're fine. I don't think they're fine. I'm thinking they're tolerable. Yeah, they're more tolerable. I would say they're more tolerable than anything. Ridley. I love Ridley. Ridley is cool. I'm gonna say Ridley is a very fun opponent, always. Ridley is just always fun to play. They have a cool moveset, they look rad. And have you seen them fucking stand up straight? What a baller. What a goddamn baller. Very fun opponent. Next up, we have both Simone and Richard. They'll try to camp you out a lot, but, you know, if you have half a brain cell, I think you can get around it pretty easily. Their axe throw, there's so much time for you to jump in and fucking pummel them up. The only thing that's kind of keeping them away from the very fun opponent territory is their glass bottle and then the forward smash. That confirm is bleh. Everything else about them, fine. The Killer Croc himself. K-Rool. K-Rool. K-Rool, I'm already thinking, is probably going to be in the middle of the list. Or should they be 3 games max? Because of their super goddamn armor on every single goddamn fucking move. Does that look right to me? Are they as annoying as a Cloud? Are they less annoying than Samus? Yeah, they're kind of annoying. I've also noticed that I put all the heavies down in the D tier because you can't kill them. They're annoying to kill. They won't die at 170, but will kill you at 40. And I think that's annoying as fuck. I don't think that's a good game mechanic. You have to put in too much work to get nothing back. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think K-Rool being down there is pretty fair. 3 games max. But he's also kind of a fucking meme. Tolerable. Upgraded to tolerable. Okay, K-Rool can be tolerable. I will say K-Rool, my man, is tolerable. Next up on the list is the Pupper. Look at this good old Pupper. I love the Pupper. This is a good Pupper. I will always have fun fighting against the Pupper. I don't care if they forward air me off the ledge 50 fucking times. I'm having a good time because she's a nice little pupper. She's very helpful. Thank you, pupper. Thank you. Nice little pupper. Aw. Yeah. Nice little pupper. Incineroar. Hymnfire. I think Incineroars are very fine. When's the last time an Incineroar has annoyed you? Their side B, you know, they won't do it all the time. What they'll do though is hit ya. They'll hit ya and charge up their fucking power, their fire core, and then they'll side B you. Incineroars earn their side B kills. They have to be good for a long time in order to even use it well. So, Incineroars are very fine. Thank you, Incineroar, for being fine. Piranha Plant. Piranha goddamn Planticus. Pedius Piranhicus. Is not Plant the hypest thing when they enter a game? It's always so cool. I love PD Piranha. Piranha Plant. It's ya boy. It's always been ya boy. Next up, we got a Joker. We got the Joker. The real gamer himself. I would say a lot of people consider him to be the best in the game. I would say it's a lot of people playing him online thinking they're fucking gods. But you know what? They're not gods. All of his stuff looks really flashy. I really love the look of Joker. I like to play against them. Next up, we have a very controversial pick. Hero. The real hero. This is a tricky one. I don't know where they go. I'm gonna say they're on the F tier because I'm tired of getting hit by bullshit. But I also want to say they're on the S tier because it's a kind of a meme legend. They should be banned from all tournaments, but that doesn't mean they should be banned altogether. There's no tier for hero. Where do they belong? I gotta make a fucking home for them. I'm gonna call this is the question mark tier, and that's where hero belongs. Hero really does belong in their own tier, I believe. They don't have a home. That's where they can go though. So congratulations, hero, you have a home. Banjo-Kazooples. Are they fun? They'll side B a lot. Only 5 times though. That's not bad. Everything else, pretty tolerable. I'd say they're a very fun opponent. Banjo is definitely more of a fun opponent. Who would you? I would rather see a Banjo than a Wolf. I feel like Banjo's a cool time. All right, next up we have the 3 Mii fighters. Punchy Guy. I'm annoyed with Punchy Guy. I don't like his punches. His punches goddamn annoy me. Punchy Guy, 3 games max. I don't want to fight you. Sword Guy, tolerable. The tornadoes are too much. I love to use the tornadoes, but they're too much to fight against. Please stop using them. And last but not least, we have the Mii Gunner, S tier. I think we all know why. So there we have it, boys. There's our tier list, our official characters you're allowed to play tier list. At the start, I didn't think it was gonna be as like perfectly like kind of it has like a good distribution of characters. Like that's like a nice distribution. Most of them are in the middle. There's some really fun ones. There's some really fucking cancer ones. But overall, I think this is a pretty good list. I'm pretty proud of it. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was a fun watch. And I'll see y'all fucking next Tuesday. I wonder if he's going to be a savage man and not make pussy ass tier list. Well, when you go, don't ever think I'll make you try to stay. And maybe when you get back, I'll be off to find another way.